Hmm.
roughly half fail. They put that at the top. So it's a,
Doesn't work.
we got to make more pass.
All right.
That.
What is up, YouTube? We're gonna get Facebook going here shortly. Stand by. All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? So we are doing a little something different here. We moved back to the studio, so you might hear the newscast behind me. I know that there's a little bit of a hum into this camera. It's not the best quality, but hopefully we're going to get some of this stuff changed and stuff. But I think this is going to be a better option here because I've got my weather computer right here, and this kind of lets the rest of the weather team kind of get things going too. So let me know where you're watching from. I've got the YouTube and Facebook chat up, I believe. It is working correctly. We will shortly find out. I'm going to check out Facebook. Let me know where you're watching from. Say hello, all that fun stuff, just so we can kind of test this out. And then we'll get going here. So really a pretty good day. A little hazy. Notice that we've got some the smoke. Ryan.
Oh, you're on.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Is it humming a lot?
I hear the fans.
Oh, the fans are fine.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's hot in here.
I don't hear any hum.
Okay, good. All right. Well, so we got a few people on here. All right. So anyway, back to weather stuff here, and I've got your chat up, both of them here. I got YouTube and Facebook, so I can see what you guys are saying here. But it's kind of hazy. Ryan was mentioning earlier this week about some of the wildfire smoke up in Canada, and that indeed is kind of taking place right now. And flip over. This is the fire and smoke product that we have in our computer, and you got to go all the way up into Canada here. All these red dots represent wildfires, and so you got a bunch over here, you got a bunch over here, and all this gray here is some of that smoke that's kind of coming down, right? So decent amount. And then this is our in-house model that shows some of this smoke that will be kind of moving in. Now, none of this is going to be the same as last year. You remember how bad it was last year when we had the really nasty smoke and the just the bad visibility, poor air quality, all that kind of stuff. This is not the same thing at all. But that said, I think you're going to have kind of the same, you've got this hazy look to the sky, that kind of stuff. So be aware of that. If you're someone that kind of struggles with breathing issues, it might be a little bit of an issue, but I don't think it's going to be a tremendous deal for you here. All right. Air quality right now is in the yellow. So yellow means moderate. Moderate is that borderline. Like for those that don't have any, the breathing issues and the sensitive groups, it's not going to be an issue for you. This is for people that really have trouble with the breathing and stuff like that. this is where it could get a little rough for you. All right. So that's going to be the first thing that we're watching. Highs are going to be in the mid 80s today, so it's going to be pretty warm. We do have some rain chances coming our way. Let me talk about that before we kind of dive into the rest of the forecast. So let's go back to where we stand. So we're doing this Facebook Live at 8:49, and we are dealing with just some clouds up north and a few showers and storms. Nothing too significant up north and out west, but this is where we're going to start to see some of these showers and thunderstorms kind of filling in. All right, so that cold front will move in probably around lunchtime is what I'm thinking here, as we go kind of hour by hour from lunchtime to around 5 p.m. Hey, Rosemary, good to see you. And it's good to see that my chat is working on my page. That's why I was waiting for somebody to say something. Good to see you, Rosemary. That's at 5 o'clock, and that is kind of a wet look. Not going to be a widespread rain event today, but I think anytime from noon until midnight, it is fair game for some of these showers and thunderstorms to kind of evolve. All right. By Thursday, by after midnight, I think most of this is all gone, and then we're quiet here. Hey, Sheila. Good to see you guys. It's maybe some isolated little pop-up storms tomorrow afternoon, but I think that's going to be mainly in southern Indiana. Most areas are going to be pretty dry. In fact, I think it's going to be lower humidity on Thursday, so it's going to be pretty nice. There is a threat for some severe storms this afternoon and this evening. I'm not overly concerned with it, but basically along and north of I-70, there's a wind and maybe a large hail component to all of this. So there could be a warning or two. Wouldn't shock me, but I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. All right, so that's the deal with that. Let's see. Now, I mentioned the humidity will be going down quite a bit. So our highs today will be in the mid 80s. If you hear background noise, we got the newscast going on. Hey, Charity. Good to see you guys. All right, so highs in the mid 80s today. It's going to be a little bit more muggy. I do think I hit the wrong button. I do think that we will should be a little bit better tomorrow. Randy Ellis, look at this guy. Randy's coming to get my forecast. 82 tomorrow, and the dew point is going to be much lower. So that's going to be the nice thing, right? Like anything above 60 is still a little gummy, but compared to now, we're in the mid and upper 60s. So that should be a little bit of an improvement. Northerly wind should make it feel a little better too, so that won't be too bad. What else do we have? Friday's going to be pretty nice. In fact, I think Friday's probably going to be the best day of the week. We're going to be into the low to mid 80s, which is around average for this time of year, but the humidity is going to stay pretty low. Hey, Connie. Hey, Martha. Hi from Columbus. Good to see you guys. Thanks for checking in. So yeah, 83 on 83 on Friday should be pretty nice, right? I think the weekend's going to be pretty good for the most part. It does get a little bit. Hey, Rosie. There's my good friend Rosie from Peoria. Good to see you, Rosie. I think it gets a little more muggy this weekend. We'll be up to around 86 on Saturday, and we might have a few storms on Sunday. I'm not overly concerned with a big washout or anything like that, but there will be some storm opportunities coming up Sunday and then probably early next week as well. We can go ahead and pop on the 8-day here. We'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, mid 80s, upper 80s for the weekend. Hey Ron from Kokomo. And then I think next week's gonna be kind of steamy. You got upper 80s Monday and Tuesday, so there will be a chance of thunderstorms both of those days, and that might carry over into Wednesday, maybe into Thursday. I know it's gonna be first day of school for a lot of kiddos next week. It's gonna be hot. It looks like it's gonna be kind of a hot week coming up next week. So yeah, not a big swing in temperatures, but you definitely notice the difference from, say, Friday morning. Friday morning's low temperature at 62, which would lead me to believe there might be some outlying areas that sneak into the upper 50s, to numbers near 70 Monday and Tuesday morning, which will be kind of gross. That'll be pretty muggy. So yeah. How's everybody doing here? I see a few of you on here. The old algorithm may have gotten me today. I had a bunch of people the first day I did this, and now it's like not very many people are on here. But the chat's working. That's all that matters.
What does it look like? Can I look?
Yeah, you can go over here and look.
Oh, I
So,
just pulled it up.
oh, okay. So I have the chat here. I also am running a YouTube. But the YouTube's fairly new, so I don't have a lot of subscribers. But I have my
okay.
YouTube chat too.
Wow, you can do it like right on there.
Yes.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Now I don't know if I have to actually like put in the new URL
Okay.
every time that you do it, but I can show you guys how to do it. But yeah, so that way you're not flipping back
You're
between
so
them.
fancy, Marcus. I love that.
Work smarter, not harder.
All right.
All right.
Yes. And then, so then do you take the camera full or the graphics full?
I can't. What do you mean? Like I can. Like I've made
Oh, you
different.
do
Like
the
see, I've got
split?
that. I've got the
Oh.
split. Like yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. So, just trying to be fancy here.
Oh, you are fancy.
With my Facebook and YouTube
You got bells and whistles.
crowd by the not thousands, not hundreds, not tens.
One.
But
The ones.
I'm over one
There you go.
right now. But I appreciate everybody watching here today. So again, just kind of a recap. Like, watch for some thunderstorms this afternoon. Those will go away probably by around after sunset tonight. All right. So Randy Ollis did come back and say hi too.
Oh, wait, was he on your Facebook?
Yeah.
That's very kind of him.
Yeah. I think he was trying to steal my forecast.
Probably. Also looking to see if you had donuts or something.
Hey, Kathy. All right, so let me go back here. So these are our rain chances the next 5 days. Today, by far, is the best chance for rain. Tomorrow's not great. In fact, I think it's pretty limited. It's only in southern Indiana where you're probably going to have a decent shot. And then Sunday, there'll be a chance for some of that rain. This is the 7-day estimate from the Weather Prediction Center. So this is potential rainfall over the next 7 days. So this area in the light blue is kind of around an inch, all right? Three quarters of an inch of rainfall. So not awful. And as of now, we are still in pretty good shape in terms of the drought monitor, right? Close that out. Those of you that were with us. Hey, Jake from Carthage. Some of the areas in yellow are considered abnormally dry. So that's not technically a drought. There are some drought conditions over in central Ohio, Dayton, over to Columbus. In fact, just south of Columbus is considered in a severe drought. But thanks to the rain that we've had the last couple of weeks, we've kind of alleviated that. So this is over the last 30 days, the percent of normal. And Indy has gotten 143% against what we should be getting over the last 30 days. So that's why we were able to kind of ease up on that drought a little bit. So the 30-day deficit, you can see kind of the hot spots where we have a deficit. It's, down around Bartholomew County, down in Jackson and Jennings County where it's running a little bit dry. So yeah. And then one last thing that I wanted to show you guys. The 8 to 14 day outlook here. So this would be for the first full week of August. August 1st to August 7th. That is a really strong signal for above average temperatures. So I mentioned that we are going to be kind of on the warm side, hot side, humid side early next week. I think that could be a long-term thing. So the dog days of summer are a long way away from being over with. So it's 9 o'clock. Anybody else got anything interesting? Terry, got anything interesting to talk about? No? No.
It feels like a Monday, even though it's Wednesday.
It's true.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's true.
Not with it here today.
Beech Grove went back to school today.
Unreal.
We were just talking in the chat yesterday. It's like I remember it was like the week leading up to Labor Day weekend is when I went to school. That was my first day.
Yeah. Have your kids got all their school supplies yet? That still is getting nervous.
For the most part, we still don't know our teacher yet. So, you gotta wait till the teacher comes in and they have a list and all that stuff. So yeah. All right. Well, I've been kind of quiet today, which isn't a bad thing. Usually when the weather's quiet, the chat is a little bit slow, but again, this is something we're going to be wanting to do here on the daily. So hopefully you can join me. We'll do this in between 8:30 and 9 o'clock usually, and if there's a lot to talk about, we'll stick around if there's a lot of people asking questions and whatnot. So happy to do that. We are on both Facebook and YouTube on my YouTube channel. Hey Susie, good to see you. Good to see all my Westell peeps popping in here. But we're going to try to do this at least during the weekdays, Monday through Friday. We'll do it around a little after 8:30. Now, if there's some breaking traffic news and stuff like that, sometimes that will take precedent. But for the most part, hopefully we can jump on here and we can do a little weather talk. I got to figure out something a little bit more fancy than I just have morning weather chat. I need something a little more catchy. That's why I'm not a marketer, because I'm not that creative. So yeah, but we'll figure something out here. But I appreciate all you guys jumping on. So I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. Thanks for stopping by the chat, and we'll do this again tomorrow, 8:30-ish. And hopefully talking about some really beautiful weather, and hopefully I can figure out how I can stream on Twitter. That's the one thing that's been kind of not been working very well. But outside of that, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully you can get outside and enjoy. It's a little muggy, and hopefully you can dodge some of those storms later on this afternoon. Hey Debbie, thanks for checking in Columbus. All right guys, I'm going to sign off. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. God bless.